Hi! Do you want to lose weight but you're too lazy to get up and do an exercise? If your answer is yes, then you're on the right video. So stay tuned and try to watch till the end because I will also share to you my personal tool on how to do this within the reach of your mobile. My name is Vincent and I'm a lab scientist. So how are we going to lose weight without an exercise? The quick answer is calorie deficit. A calorie deficit is when you consume fewer calories than you burn. The two main ingredients of what I am saying is the calorie intake, which is the food that we eat, and a calorie outtake, the burning of the food we eat by doing exercise or body activities, meaning you eat less and burn more. But wait, I promised to give you techniques of losing weight without exercise, isn't it? How can we do this? First, we need to understand how our body works. Do you know that even we are at rest, we still use energy? And by saying this, even we are sleeping, we're burning calories. Amazing, isn't it? So this energy measured in calories is needed to maintain our normal body function, like breathing, simple walk, watching, reading, is called basal metabolic rate. So what is basal metabolic rate, or what we call BMR? It is the calories you burn when your body is resting. In other words, the calories your body needs to keep you alive. No physical activities required. In fact, 60 to 75% of your daily calories are burned during this process. Think about everything going on while you lie in bed. Your heart has to pump blood, your lungs needs to pull in and push out air, and then the oxygen that needs to be delivered to your brain and the rest of your body. So the energy required to perform fundamental processes like ventilation, blood circulation, temperature regulation is dependent on your weight, height, age, and gender. Again, everyone has a different BMR. So the formula will consist of different essential elements like your gender, your age, your weight, your height, and there's an optional elements we call body fat. So how will you know your BMR? Simple. Google BMR calculator, fill up the form, and presto! You'll get your calories what you need when you are at rest. I will put a link on this calculator on my description below. That is why it is not healthy and not recommended to starve yourselves. It is not a good idea to go below your BMR. Got it? Alright. Once you use your BMR calculator, TDEE is what you should look at next. So what is TDEE? It is called Total Daily Energy Expenditure. It is the estimation of how many calories you burn each day, meaning that is your BMR plus your physical activity. It is calculated by multiplying your basal metabolic rate by a factor that is dependent on how much activity you have in a day. It ranges from 1.2 if you exercise rarely or up to 1.9 if you exercise daily or you have a physical job. So to calculate your TDEE, it is based on the amount of exercise. You have to use the following multiples. So if you rarely exercise, BMR times 1.2, exercise 1 to 3 days a week, BMR times 1.375, exercise 3 to 5 days a week, BMR times 1.55, exercise 6 to 7 a week, BMR times 1.75. If you exercise every day and you have a physical job, or if you often exercise twice a day, your BMR is multiplied by 1.9. So just like the basal metabolic rate, you can also quickly calculate your total daily energy expenditure using the TDEE formula calculator, which is available online. I will put a link on the description below. So how does your TDEE help reduce or gain weight? If your food intake calorie is equal to your TDEE, you will maintain weight. If your food intake is less than your TDEE, you will lose weight. On the other hand, if your food intake is more than your TDEE, you will gain weight. It's really that simple. Of course, there are some factors that comes into play, like your hormones. Okay? Once you understand your BMR and TDEE and the relationship between them, it becomes a lot easier to reach your weight loss goals. So all you need to do is to make sure your calorie intake is less than that number. And that is called, as I previously mentioned, calorie deficit. So for example, if your TDEE ends up to being 2,200 calories per day, you need to eat fewer calories than 2,200 to achieve weight loss. How fast you lose weight depends on how much daily deficit you have. So generally speaking, there are about 3,500 calories in a pound of body weight. So if you divide that evenly over a week, that's cutting 500 calories a day. So in seeking weight loss, most dietitians recommend eating a deficit of anywhere between 500 and 1,000 calories a day. So looking at the TDEE of 2,200, you have to aim for the 1,700 calorie per day to have a 500 calorie deficit. At this rate, you'd lose approximately 1 pound per week, or that's around 0.5 kilogram per week. So to test the accuracy of your TDEE, you just follow your deficit and see if your weight drops by about a pound per week. If not, then maybe you're over or underestimating your BMR and TDEE multiplier. Pretty cool, right? So the goal is not to lose weight the fastest. It has to be consistent. When you need motivation over long periods of time, like the weight loss journey, remember that tortoise trumps over the hare, and that you have to put in your mindset. Then, all you need to do is track your calorie intake and the calories your body burns by an app like MyFitnessPal, and adjust your TDEE multipliers as your exercise routine changes. I would also grab a cheap kitchen scale if you don't have one already, like this one. Being able to measure out your foods saves a lot of guessing and headaches when calorie counting. Meal prepping is going to be your best bet for staying on top of calorie deficit. That's why I'm here in the kitchen. So you can make one big meal, split by calories, weigh into separate containers, and just grab and go. So that's easy, right? The more barriers you break down when having to think about your calories, the better you will do. I will put some meal preparation recipes for you to dig in my description below. Again, the relationship between BMR and weight loss and TDEE is the key to accurately setting your weight loss goal. Just knowing your body needs and how your unique BMR and TDEE affect your weight loss strategy will help you immensely when trying to lose weight. Without your metrics, you're just guessing. So start calculating your BMR, reduce as many variables as you can, then you figure out your TDEE. Once you have your numbers, use your calorie calculator, pick an energy deficit that you feel confident sticking to, and start your journey towards the life of your dream. On my next video, I will teach you how to use an app called MyFitnessPal. This will help you monitor your food intake as well as your calorie needed for your weight loss journey. Stay tuned. Please hit like and subscribe and the notification button below to keep updated on the videos that I'm gonna upload soon.